this afternoon here in Belgium. I will be here, ma'am. Just can't tell you so much. Okay, no worries about it, sis. Icy Kuy. Still at work, I'll be BG. Oi, yeah, thank you so much. Just as long as you're BG, guys. Shuffle. The best way to not have an LDR fail is to wait till you get there. Obviously, they can work, but it adds a lot of stress to our relationship. Yeah, okay. Let's say when to start, obviously they can work, but it adds a lot of stress to our relationship. Meanwhile, to me, really, relationship, it's not supposed to be like that is the reason why you have the relationship because it's because not you don't want to be stressed. And why that's the thing on earth, it only gives you stress. When it's too stressful, then it's too toxic, then it's not for you. So really, like, in a million people in the world, why would dwell on a person that's not really giving you the peace of mind? So, oh my gosh. I see Blizzard. Yeah, so and then I'm not talking it's not this topic is very general, guys, because it seems like LDR is so yeah, like too used that it came to a point that it becomes so fantasy, that it becomes a fantasy for some. And when it becomes a fantasy, people would less believe it, but actually it could come true. Actually, it works. It just needs to be the right person for you. And even if you like if even if it's not the right one for you, don't feel bad about it, like, really. Exploitation at its finest sometimes. Yeah, and so I have actually list down some rest reason. I actually list down some reason that I notice. This is based on my personal opinion, guys. So whatever that has my opinion, it doesn't always mean that this reflects also to my opinions husband. Might be some of it are like we're the same, some of them also are the same with yours. So you can also give your points or your reason why it happens, like why LDRs fail. When you start with an LDR, it doesn't always mean like, okay, let's go, because LDR is LDR. It's just long distance relationship. And then some people just made it relationship long distance relationship forever, you know? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. At least the both of you agree that it's okay, long distance relationship forever. I mean, both of you are agree with that setup. Meanwhile, for most women, maybe not all, but for most women, we need the real one, especially that fertility is not forever. Meanwhile, for you men, you guys can really give kids as long as you want to, as long as the woman is agreeing also that she is okay to have a child with you. Because for me as a woman, I don't know if I'm not speaking to all. This is not like all, but it's like majority of us women would really love you know to have our own kids. um just disagree with me, guys. Just feel free to disagree with me. This is a free comment, free to comment. And meanwhile, yeah, exploitation at its finest. If it's short term with plans for an end, then it can definitely work. It's when I hear people spend years in an LDR with vague hopes. That is too easy to become wasted years. That is the sad part, really, is you're wasting your years. You're wasting your youth. And that is not a joke. That is something serious, especially for us women, you know. We will really lose our youth, guys. And Dang, just to dwell on a thing that you got manipulated with an LDR of false promises. So the first one that I have listed here down, guys. So so just give me a comment. Just comment down below. Disagree with me. You can agree with me. You can add up some of the points of views that I'm gonna talk about. Anyway, shout out all the channel members. Thank you so much, guys. It's really a big help to this channel, and also to my regular viewers. Thank you so much. You guys are the reason why I keep on doing this. Oh my gosh, it's nice to have you somebody. Like, it's nice always to read your messages down there. People who are already married and in LDR is a different thing, just to clarify, right, ma'am? Oh yeah, of course. At least the guy is really making it official. The guy is really making it official. But it just takes one move. It is to really meet each other. And because what if you've been LDR for so long, for how many years, and then for like for after 10 years, and then you finally met, and then you found out that there's actually no chemistry between the two of you. So as much as I encourage for you guys, why not met as much as you can, as early as you can. um so I'm asking actually to Puts and Boots, like, what could be the reason why guys don't met their lady? you know it's not just in Philippines, guys, okay? Like in other, like even in other parts, like you're in the same country also. So okay, for example, if it's about financially unrealistic, yeah, he shares this to me also, financially unrealistic. Okay. um it's a harsh reality, but you are right. Guys can settle down at 20, 40, or even later. You ladies need to decide what you want, or it becomes too late to change your mind. Yeah. And that's the sad part, Shuffle. What if she was on her 30s when you met her, and she's still able, she's still like the hopes of having her own child is bigger than now that she's in her 40s, almost 50s. You're losing I mean, you're contributing to the fact that she's just wasting her years of her chances, of her big chances, to see that kind of dreams that she I mean, her only dream is, to have a child with you, to build a family with you. But then you're just contributing it until the chance is so thin that it's almost impossible to make it happen. Not just almost, but really impossible. Okay, to add, Shuffle, I salute you guys who are very straightforward and be aware that women has a timeline and don't make promises. Yes, that exactly is timeline. Meanwhile, for some of you guys, don't really consider that there's actually timeline. As girls, okay, let's say, oh, like, I know girls, it's maybe like painful in your pride, something, your ego, like, oh my gosh, I don't like to being cold, already expired, something. But let's face the truth. We all have that timeline as a woman. It's not being weak. It's human. It's us. We are built like that. Our beauty may be timeless, but our fertility has timeline. Like, it has expiration. It has an end. Meanwhile, can men, if they are able, they can give kids until what, 80 years old. These are the types of information that needed to be discussed with people who wants to enter this type of relationship. Yes. So for you guys, like, if you're really like, just be honest to the person that, my intention to meet you is really thin. My intention to marry you is not really that 100%. I'm not really 100% sure. Just be honest. Don't be selfish. Just let her like have a little bit freedom to choose if you're not or not. Please don't start a relationship to a person because like she might say like, ah, yeah, it's okay, I gotta wait for you, no, it's okay, I love you, it's gonna wait for you, but no, eventually at the end of the day you're fucked up her hopes. I agree, Ice. Be honest. That's what we need. So when we talk about financially unrealistic, okay, do not get butthurt with reality. It's just like it doesn't just. I mean, it's very common around actually. So like it's not just like even in the dating apps, social media, whatever, even like OFW, they have experienced the long distance relationship as well, but still ends up nothing. So, talking about starting a family, no comment. Though it's not about like starting a family. It's maybe starting a family that's gonna be the next, but first is to make your LDR happen. Okay, wait lang. Okay, yeah, Puts and Boots is finally here. Song, you can try to fight biology, but I wouldn't bet my money on you winning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, where are we? Okay, yes, technically, man can start family very old, but both need to be honestly consider that he may not last until the child is grown. Well, there's I do heard a lot of men also like, oh, they said like, oh, I don't want to. They're not considering to have a child anymore at this age, this and that. Um, but it still depends on the situation. If a woman is like, oh, it's okay, I'm gonna be with I'm gonna be with the child at least. But what process? Process? Yeah, don't wait for me. Single for life. Okay, Sisong is not available, guys, for relationship. He is for single for life. When did man stop competing? Don't get me wrong. I think men and women are and should be competing for the perfect match and not being entitled to what a person think they should deserve. Mhm. Okay, let's talk about yeah, true. That's just a thought lang po. I would suggest to take your time and meet and spend time in person first. Yeah, until when? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if you just let her wait for 10 years? Let's say 10 years, and then you find out finally after 10 years of long distance relationship, and then you find out that you're not actually having the chemistry. You don't have doesn't work both for you. So, I mean, okay, for you as a man, as they said, like, I don't know if IC would agree with this, but they said like men age like wine. But for women, they still have that timeline. So, but with what if after 10 years and you met and then she's already old, she can't even have her own child. She can't even see her own offspring. So it's like, yeah, you're really contributing. You're really killing her hopes. Okay, BG po ma'am, wishi ko asan Bes, asan ka na Bes? I think last time, we're chatting, she's having, power problem, electricity problem. Sishang Victor, I would love to see a lady speaking your defenses. One day you're on a vacation, on your vacation, you end up married. Sounds familiar. Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark. Thank you so much for listening, Mark. Hi, Mark. Men's sperm become bad as well when they get old. Uy. Yeah, but oh my gosh, how bad is it? Wait, Google that for me, guys. Being old physically is for everyone. Yeah, it's human nature. I see process. If you see or hear Wishy, tell her that put on boots wanna hear her laughter. Oh, I miss her LS again. That's what Judy is for. Who's Judy? Bless. Who's Judy Bless? Keep the cobwebs free. Man is an odd creature. He might turn into vinegar but still can get you drunk. Uy, hala, sana all. Everyone trying to marry me off. Haha, not happening. Uy, Song is not available, guys. Mark's not available. Hi, everyone. That's hi, Mark. Do you research and based on science, guys? So, Judy and Bless, is that the name of your girlfriend or partner? Bless? Oh, being Marites here. Okay, this is from Song. Okay, scientifically speaking, men could no longer conceive children, but it's not like they could just stop producing what's needed. Women have a limited number of eggs, plus age makes it harder. Yeah, that's what I also learned. Like when we already reach at the age of 35, 36, that's when our fertility becomes more rare. Why? Because we produce less egg than how women are when they were like on the younger years. So yeah, the fertility stage is a real thing. It's a serious thing. So the older we get, the thinner the chance that we could have our own child. Haha, charot. Judy is general name for sad boyfriend. Okay. Glad you cleared that up, Bless. I see reduced chances like women in 40s, but there are plenty of old men planting seeds. Okay, imagine an old man and then plus on the lady on her 40s. So a bad sperm plus then a very thin chance of eggs like fertility. So it's gonna fucked up. But at least for men, either it's a bad sperm, but at least it's a sperm. You can still give a child to the lady as long as this lady is really fertile, like 100% fertile, not a thin chance. That's why this year po, ma'am, sir, I want to see a person like me, hybrid. Oh, we're working on it, I see. Why not? Don't tell me, guys. As I've said, you do your own research. Pressure, exactly, Mike. So let's go back to what I mentioned, the financially unrealistic. You know, this is the thing. This is the first reason that Puts on Boots told me the financially unrealistic. Financially unrealistic people are the ones that only big in their mind but can't even do it financially. I mean, there's no judgment with that. But if you know it's gonna be difficult for you, if you know you can't afford to meet her, just stay as friends. Don't give her false promises, because if it's okay for you to just waste your time talking on screen, if it's okay for you, it's never okay. We may know it's not okay for the other ladies, as I've said. You know That is the one thing financially unrealistic. Promise to meet but can't afford. And you know what? Also, Boats on Boats told me that actually here they can actually do it. It's just a matter of financial responsibility, financially responsible, meaning you cut all of this unnecessary things that you pay, unnecessary things that you buy. Fancy. Yeah, that's I think you can. It's just like just don't just don't just don't talk the walk, just walk the talk. Don't promise anything if you know you can't do it. Don't commit to a girl. Don't say to her like, "Oh, wait for me this year, wait for me this until this year becomes 10 years." Just be honest, guys. And then yeah, per pressure, exactly. Women, okay, this is from Sishong Victor. Women actually do not produce eggs when they're born, and I guess reach a certain age, whatever you just have what you have men produce, what they need. Women technically born with what they have. Plus, women actually do the birth. So, can you imagine a 50-year-old woman having birth? It's a higher risk. Yeah, especially for a woman that's on her 50s already and it's gonna be her first time to get pregnant. It's such a higher risk because guys, for us women when we give birth, it's a matter of like there's a fear, there's a nervous. It's like a mixed feeling of emotion, fear, like most of the time negative feeling because we don't know what we will met on that day we give birth. So it's that plus our age. It's easily, they said like it's easily our blood pressure will go higher, tension, hypertension. It's not good. So the health is so risky. So that is why. And then the first time also the fear is there. So most of the time, like I mostly heard that the problem with giving birth for women is like, the high blood pressure when they have that, and mostly the higher age. So that's why some just decided to do the cutting on the stomach, on their tummy, the cesarean section, because yeah, they don't it's gonna be difficult for them to really, because you need all your breath, like it's the last breath that you need, that every woman need to have to be able to make it out. Visualize machine gun action. Okay, from shuffle, men produce sperm from puberty until the end of their lives, but the quality of sperm declines with age. The WHO has benchmarks for healthy sperm, including count, shape, and movement. Oy, wow. Maybe maybe it could help with a healthy lifestyle. Let's talk about this on IC. Very decisive, sis eyes. Sperm counts typically start to decline around age 35. Hala, this is pressure. This is pressure na. Turn the convo to early onset menopause. Health issues like obesity, tobacco use, cardiovascular disease, and alcohol use can affect semen quality and sexual frequency. Okay, hi. Hi, Ate Rain. Cha, how are you, Cha? Nakabasa ko sa title, tubag na ko. Because of cheating, haha. Oy, English man di ay. Okay, Ate Rain said it's also because of cheating. Okay, why does cheating happens, or when is cheating becomes cheating on an LDR that has never been met with each other for a long time? Or is this cheating after already met at the rain, or cheating before you met? Okay, this is from Sisong. Realistically, don't expect to get man that makes six figures. Talking about most American women, not all. Talking about American women. That's from Sisong Victor. Uh, Children born to older fathers have a higher risk of premature birth, low birth weight, seizures, and being admitted to neonatal intensive care. Oh my gosh. Oi, guys, don't scare us. Some studies also suggest an increased risk of autism and schizophrenia. I think that's most of these are like older women already shuffle. I don't know that it's also for the older men. Wow, that's scary though. I'm broke. I'm still going to Philippines in the end of February. Okay, if you're broke, you can do it. Just don't met and unrealistic women. Just go along with yours. Just like how Putin was the first time he went to the Philippines. He was in Baguio. He's just as a backpacker. I mean, you can go anywhere, like even if maybe you're broke, you have something just to just to fly somewhere other country, not really spending for women. That's gonna be fucked up because you might not know. No, yeah, you might not know, guys, that you actually met a woman that's too high demands, unrealistic demand. Hi, Bobby Crash is here again. What is an LDR? Oh my gosh, sorry, I have not explained it first. Okay, guys, LDR actually is long distance relationship. Ate Rain, Moms are heroes. Oh my gosh. Moms are heroes. It's the moms on the process. There are moms that's not there are mothers that's not deserving to become a mom. So yeah, the moms on process. LDR, yeah, long distance relationship. Who's the 84-year-old who shot his load somehow? Who's that? Al Pacino. Ah, Al Pacino. OMG, him too. See, Al Pacino also. But maybe he's like, maybe his sperm is. Oh my gosh, I think I off the. Okay, maybe his sperm is really so active, guys, that the sperm doesn't know age. Oh, like our owner is not 84. Oh, really? No, it's not 84. It's 24. Thanks, Blizzard. BDTF with IC. Hi, Scott's World also. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm way behind. Sorry, sorry. Why do you think I keep advocating fitness? Because you do. Because you're fit, eyes. That is why. Kumbawa, Yamaki, Kumbawa. I don't know if I'm very, very, very loud. Eat red meat. Okay, this is from Mark. Eat red meat. Scott, you came in at the right time when IC advertised to be DTF with her. Nothing to do with LDR. Okay, fine an LDR buang and bad tampo. I did. Uy, yeah, also that LDR buang and bad tampo. Okay, and some trivia. The world's oldest father is believed to be Ramjet Raghav, an Indian farmer who had his fifth child at age 94, first child at age of 94 in 2010, and his second at the age of 96 in 2020, in 2012. See? So no worries about it, puts on boots, no pressure. But the problem is, the question is, will we able to reach until 94 or 96? What if yeah. Oh, I'm going, nothing not has nothing to do with women. Yeah, good, good. Good, Sisong. You can go wherever you go, have your vacation, especially you're working full time all your life. You know, you have enough saving. Yes, reward yourself for some with some vacation, guys. You know, I remember Blizzard abroad. Down to fitness. Yeah, down to fitness. I remember Blizzard abroad one time. He said he left his better self in Philippines. So maybe somewhere other country, not just Philippines, other parts of the world, you that's when you decide to have a vacation. That's when you also find yourself, find your better self, you know, because I think actually now, guys, I now understand a little bit when Puton Boot said, you know, I need to find something that really excites my life. And then that's when he decided to go on vacation in Philippines somewhere. It's like it's really a different type of the world. It's really a different flow of life. So maybe that's when, you know, it humbles you guys. I think it humbles him when you think you're like, oh my gosh, like sometimes in your life when you have already enough, life is so boring, and then you might go, oh my gosh, I'm so tired with this. This is like you always just complaining. But meanwhile, when you already see or have the glimpse of other life in other country, and then that's how how it humbles you. That's when you was like you become more grateful, you become more amazed. Oh, like people are this and that, you know. So yeah, and I think it really will open your eyes in a better way. That's when maybe you become more empathy. You I mean, maybe your empathy more grow, you know, your gratefulness more grow, humbleness more grow, I think. Okay, Mark, you survived the tampo, though. Now you've gained skill points in BS deflection. So yeah, back to that, guys. Actually, when you said like, you know, like when you're having a comfortable life in West, and then you're like, yeah, you're working, yeah, you're working, you're complaining, although you already have it. You've tasted good food, good life in the West, but when you try to have the glimpse of life in other parts of the world, that's when you will realize really like you know, how come these people in less, and like, in less fortunate, but still able to have a smile, laugh genuinely, happy genuinely, being feeling enough, being feeling they feel satisfied with little, with a little that they have. And then that's when you realize, oh my, I should be grateful with what I have. you know you like, it's like you're now starting to really appreciate the little things. Yes, made me more cynical than I was already. Boots, did she just give you permission to get someone pregnant when you are 94? But that's the question. Will he able to get, well, let's try. At the age of 94 and he's still very active and I'm not. Well, if he's already 94 and I'm also 94, if I'm still alive, well, why not? My husband, I mean, if Puts on Boots still able, if that's what his body makes feel good, and I don't even know if I'm already 6 feet under the ground by that age of him, why not, diba? So it's nice. Go to the world and multiply. But not yet when I'm still alive, boy. LOL, something good came out of it. Epic win, Mark. Shuffle, I think it's a setup. Stop deflecting onto me, mate. Are you still in the kitchen? Okay, Mark, what's for dinner? Oh my gosh, Mark. If it's Mark, we'll always have some dinner or what lunch. Save the video. She give you the pass. Yeah, I can give him the pass, Shuffle. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with it, just as long as I'm not anymore here. You know, that's a challenge. Let's see if you can still do it at the age of 94. I challenge you. I'm gonna hunt you in your dreams, Boots on Boots. If you if you don't do it, I'm gonna have to do it. Do it. You're already 94. Remember what Shuffle said. That lady on your screen right now, she's always near a pair of sleepers. T-bone steak, eggs and chips, icy, lazy dinner. Filipinas always packing heat. Yes, a lot of heat shuffle. Oh my gosh, no pictures? Okay, I see. Got the palo palo whip money, got the slippers. Wishy, got the air deafening laughter. I see curiosity level went over 9,000. Okay, my bad, Lona. So yeah, we're already there, financially unrealistic. So what happened? Why you guys really become financially unrealistic when to the point you can actually give like, you can, as I can notice, like you can super chat, you can support channels, and yeah, you have like, I don't know, please help me with this Puts on Boots, because you're the person that who knows what this guy is doing in their life. Meanwhile, they can't meet their lady. I mean, I know it's not easy. You got to work for it, but not um it's not easy, but it's not impossible as well. If you're really a person, that's why, like, you should not really commit a relationship, an LDR, if you know you can't afford, if you know it's gonna be difficult for you. I know it's difficult ahead, but if you don't have the will to do it, it always starts with the will, you know okay, like, okay, next is, I will get vertigo on your next live stream. I see I moved house. Yeah, how's the move? Moving on your moving house doing, Mark? Okay, this is what I like about the Philippines from what I see. They are rich in family and culture. They enjoy themselves. They are generally happy, and we can't understand that on a financial situation. Okay, yeah, that one also, Sishong, that's actually, when I said, like, I miss Philippines, not the place itself, but it's the people. Why? It's because you see hopes in their eye, I mean their faces. You see alive. I think, Boots on Boots describe it as there's life to it. Exactly. When I notice here, like, Yeah, people are just too busy. They have priorities here. Although, yeah, it's a good thing, but in I don't know, in Philippines, really, guys, it's like you see the smiles, you see the laughter. When I when my brother-in-law told my sister, like, you know in Philippines, my brother-in-law is in Greece, 'di ba? And then he said, like, he also went in Thailand, in other places in Asia before, he met my sister. So, and that's the last country, Philippines, that's the last country in Asia that he able to have a vacation. And then that's also the only country that, marked in her mind, because he noticed is the people. That's what he noticed. He saw that the place is not really fancy. The place is not really something, like, like, you can't really see a lot of money in place. Like, you can see nice buildings, especially when you're in urban areas or in your province. But still, the one thing that remains in every people there are the smiles. When they look at you, you really see warmth in their smile, guys. You really see the genuine on it. Like, even though you're walking alone, and then when they see you, they smile at you, it's really a genuine smile. Really, like, you will not feel alone when you're walking in there. Money coming together na. Yes, Mark. Honestly, if you look at multiple cultures, general contentment is higher in poorer countries. Luxury brings time to reflect on what you don't have. Yeah, luxury things makes you stressful, guys, because especially, yeah, okay, you can make it, you can do it, just save. But it's also a pressure. It's also pressure. It's not giving you the freedom of just like, why can't I be me, without thinking of competition in the market, without thinking of competition on social media, without thinking of, like, showing off that I'm better than anyone, somebody, you know. It's I think that's why also I'm not a fan of luxury things, because it's like giving you the pressure, it's like giving you the stress on your minds that's so unnecessary. We all born naked, when we were a baby, we don't have anything, we don't have any clothing. It's just like, yeah, when we come out from the womb of our mothers, nothing. There's nothing luxury in it. Okay, maybe you're born in the hospital, but you don't have anything in our body. That's how we started. So, I mean, yeah, that's always my point. Why would I chase something luxury when I'm already happy with what I can have? You know? I don't know if it's bad, but contentment. It's a contentment, guys. That's what I said. When they said, like, oh, money can have you anything, money can buy you anything. But the question is, does money can really buy you contentment? No. That's why you keep buying. That's why you keep wanting money, because it cannot give you contentment. Diba? So that's the point of it. So, yeah, but it's actually very important in our daily lives, but not to the point that you're really making it, oh, praise money, that you mostly become cold because, all your mind is about money. You forgot your family, you forgot your emotion connection with your family. You don't have all the empathy, no, not empathy. Uh, basta contentment. When you have no problems, you quickly start creating problems to fill the void. Shuffle, good point. That's what also Poton Bots said that to me. Okay, families in USA used to be that way when we financially depended on each other. We have been systematically driven apart. Yeah, because that kind of lifestyle, actually, because, yeah, I know, guys, you have in West. I also notice it here. Like, the bills, everything you do, you need to pay this, you need to, or else. It's because, yeah, every country has their rules. You must have this, you must pay this. That's very understanding. And that's when, really, like, you need to really work on it to your obligation. And the only sad part is like you're losing the time. Time is so precious. I think it was Matipid Lolo said, or I think it's Boots on Boots also told me time is the most expensive currency, guys, because that time really you cannot take it back. You can. Meanwhile, you can find money as long as you are willing to find one. As long as you have the will, you have the guts to do it. You have the will. Yeah, we're very capable. It's just sometimes in a place we're just sometimes in the wrong place to do it. So yeah, it's like time. It always stays in my mind. Time is the most expensive currency. Meanwhile, yeah, money you can have it, but time really with your family, everything. That's what I said. Long distance relationship, please. As much as possible, when you're starting a relationship, you like this person, you feel like you wanting to be with him or her for the rest of your life, do it. Do something. Make it happen because time is an expensive currency. I compete with myself. That's from IC. Yes, be better than what you are before, not better than whoever. Diba, sis IC? Okay, from Shuffle. Seriously, how much do we stress trying to keep up with the Jones? You also fear losing what you have. That's from Shuffle. Yeah, fear of losing with what you have. That's also, yeah. Ah, absolutely, Blizzard. Okay, with what? Yeah, that's what I said. Hi, big boy. Snacks, Johnny TV. Hello, dear. Okay, be truthful to ourselves and stay realistic to a point. Sometimes being realistic, I was told I'm too pessimistic. I say it works for me, made me aware of what I want and what I can achieve. Mhm. I know if families in the USA that would start in poverty and camp in a tent, raise kids, live like a province life, and build up to being all of. Unfortunately, if the government finds out, they lose kids, get kicked off land. Oh my gosh, that's sad. Being realistic to a point made me aware of certain consequences of choices I am making in my life. Too many Karens. That's a brutal injustice. Karens begun. Oh my gosh. Karens are very unattractive. We ladies stop being Karen. Oy. So yeah, we already talk about the financial unrealistic guys, but yeah, I know for you, my only concern for that is please don't start a relationship when you know financially you cannot or you will not, you're just wasting your I really don't understand with these guys just sending super chat, sending you money on your ladies abroad. But then instead of saving it to meet her, because that's really the end. That's really for me your efforts. It starts when you start saving, and then you meet her, and then you travel far from really very different lifestyle than what you have. That's effort, guys. And effort, your time is priceless. That alone, no, like it cringe me sometimes when I hear like, oh, this is the man. This is how much my man gave me a month, and he loves me more. How about you? How much did he give you? Oh, this is the only amount that he give you. Oh my gosh, it does no. Meanwhile, it's an effort, okay? It's an effort. But the thing is, will he really make it happen? Or what is the exchange of that amount of money that you're getting from him? Is it something is it something very suspicious? And then that's also the next reason why I think most of the time, most LDR doesn't really happen, or like, they fail. It's because of the unresolved situations. Okay. Where are we? Are we on Karen? Are we in Karen now? Okay, I feel sorry for real Karens. I wonder how many have considered name changes. I don't think in the 2022, 2023, 2024 pregnant ladies doesn't consider Karen or Marites as the name of their child. Nope. I really don't think so, Shuffle. Okay, Shuffle, especially when it's a man who has the characteristics of a Karen, oh la la, cringe to the highest level. Oh my gosh. Karens lost their femininity and it confuses them. Maybe. LOL for real, Shuffle. I should look up name change statistics after this live stream. Karens don't want to look within for what should be fixed. It's easier to look at others. Oh my gosh. Karens are always so entitled. They always think that what they said are right, you know? They always, oh, because I'm older than you should do this, you should do that. Karen. I saw Karen one time and I was like, yeah, that's very, even me as a lady, and I'm like, I'm watching a Karen, very unattractive, guys. Not even a woman can really attract. I mean, Karen will really, I mean, a woman can really attract to Karen. Just watching her, oi. So next is, okay, Karen should not start LDRs unless it's a man named Darren or whatever the male version. Ah, it's Kevin. It's Kevin Putin Boots. So the next is the unresolved situations. So when we say like unresolved situation, guys, this is also one thing that I noticed. The existing case court, the case, they still have the existing case, and that stops them to really travel outside their country, and also health issues. So also, guys, have you I have also this I know for sure, I see also know this lady in Bohol, and she's more famous in TikTok. And then this lady, I heard she's already in jail because um of yeah, somebody reported. I think it's even the guy who reported her with a screenshot of a video of her taking a bath to her daughter. So that's very horrible because the daughter is yeah, it's not having clothing, even one single clothing. So there's a screenshot, and she was being reported to the CSWDO, the Women and Children Care unit. So, and then, but before that, guys, she's already aware that this guy cannot travel. He is from USA. I forgot where the states he came from. So they started the relationship LDR, and she's already aware that this guy cannot travel because of some cases. I think it's something. I think it's even two case, and then but she's alright with it, because he keeps on giving money. But there's some point on their conversation, I think video call, that she was bathing, she's bathing her daughter naked. And then I don't know what happened. They're video calling that time, and then I think it's that guy that screenshot that video call. And then when time comes that, they're almost, their LDR is on rocky situation, meaning, they're having arguments, their breakup, LDR breakup, on breakup. So little did she know that actually the guy saved that screenshot, and when they're already totally gone, the guy become bitter. Imagine, the guy is already 60. Yeah, he's already in 60, or I think 50 plus. What kind of mind do you have to do that? Or unless you are sick in the mind. So also the lady, I mean, it's not just one party, it's not just one-sided fault. It's both their fault. It's very irresponsible parenting. So when they're already broke up, I think it's the guy that send the screenshot to one of her friends, also in social media. And in social media there's a lot of crab mentality, and wanted that person because he's gaining fame in TikTok. She's gaining fame in TikTok. So these friends in social media That's also, I think, I noticed in community, screenshots, whatever, screenshots. And these screenshots got um went to somebody reported her in CSWDO unit in Philippines, and then that's when she got the case. At first, before she got jailed, her kids took out from her, like separated from her custody, and then until the case was being filed and then out to the court, and yeah, she got jailed. I want to know who changes the type. What? Legal travel restrictions. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's the legal travel. Kevin Rodriguez, if you're BG right now, my friend. Oh my gosh, where is Kevin Rodriguez right now? Yeah, I remember Kevin Rodriguez. How is he? Karen's lost their. Yeah, yeah, true. If that's the case, put on boots. Glad my mother didn't name me Darren. Karen shouldn't start. Yeah, yeah. No, it's Kevin. It's not Darren. Let's hope they don't procreate cause OMG, we need less of that. It's the legal travel restrictions. And what's more crazier, guys, I don't know if it still exists right now, like these days. Before it's so rampant that there's I think they call it before in Philippines like a magazine dating. It's not a dating site. It's like somebody is owning, like somebody in US has like an agency to collect a man, like they want to register their name in his agency, and then like try to be a member on his dating magazine. He will have a picture of ladies. Yeah, he will have a picture of ladies from Philippines, and then that's when the guys will choose these ladies. But first, this guy should pay him, because that's why he made the business. He do the business. That's accepting money from these men. So, and also before, guys, like I also knew that before there's a like a already in jail person, and that's I don't know why they allow that, in US government. Why do they allow it? People in jail having a um um LDR in Philippines. Yeah, I always hear that a lot, but I don't know if it's still existing. Why not? I think that's also part of it. Unresolved situations, and also then health issues. Imagine living next door to K and D. Chaos. K and D probably calling the cops on you because you're breathing too loud. Oh my gosh. I want to know who changes the what? Okay, dating magazine back when the internet was just a tabloid book magazine paper. So yeah, that's also guys, and meanwhile some ladies are not aware that that is actually also existing. And some men are like not very honest with it, like, oh, I can't travel because I need to do this and that. But actually there's still some existing case or yeah, issues that he's facing, unresolved case situation, health reasons, something like that. Escort ads, is that what you mean, puts on boots? Escort ads, dating magazine. I don't know if it's yes, that's the stuff. OMG, putting me on blast, Mark. It's an escort ads. Oh my gosh, imagine just it's an escort ads. Yeah. So yeah, that's one also, guys. Like that's the thing. Why you actually start a relationship when you can't travel? There's something wrong with it. So yeah, it's not always actually because of the woman. Also, guys, one thing. Hi, Chauncey. Next, also, this is one interesting also, one-sided expectations. What are the one-sided expectations? Hello, Chauncey. Good morning to you there. Ladies and gents, good morning. That's from Chauncey. So next, guys, we will talk about the one-sided expectations. So what are the one-sided expectation that I'm going to be talking about? And that is the ladies, the ladies also. Some ladies, they said like, oh, because, you know, you're a foreigner. They're expecting too much. They're expecting that just because this foreigner, he is a foreigner, he can give me what I want. He can give me the fancy stuffs. He can give me gifts. He can make me go to fancy restaurants. No, that's being so delusional. Sorry to say about it, but that is the fact. Okay, hi Chauncey Adams. Okay, putting an ad in the paper, lovely oh my gosh. What if putting an ad on the paper with a bicycle, um, like with a with an amount of 300 euro buy and sell? Okay, this is from Graham. Life is about choices. You get to decide if you make your choices based on facts or feelings. Facts stay the same, but feelings will change. Okay. Don't blame others if you choose feelings over facts. Nice. Thank you so much for that, Graham. Okay, what will be the facts? What will be the facts when sometimes you got sometimes we got blinded by the facts just because our feelings are too much. Don't blame others if you choose feeling over facts. That's Graham. We call it in Filipino, we call it marupok. We call it we call it marupok. I think it's also that, the basis I see. It's marupok. It's um tanga ba? Exactly. Sometimes really when you see this the first person really can't do it, or let us say, okay, this is your expectation, and like for example, it's a realistic expectation. Let's say, okay, for me, a realistic expectation is he will meet you at least, because that's why you're having an LDR, and you expect it's a realistic, it's the realistic part of LDR, diba? It should be. It seems like it's not very realistic nowadays, it seems. So like for example, you should meet, facts stay the same. And then, but he keeps on saying like, oh, I have like excuses. He keeps on giving you excuses, and you said like, oh yeah, it's okay because you have these feelings. And then, and over time, yeah, you're already like, cobwebs. There's already a lot of cobwebs, and you're still waiting. Oh, I love you. I still love you. I love you so much, mom. Chup chup. Grain starts a steering of the lion situation. Okay, I'm excited to see my lady here. I see on YouTube. Always looking forward to seeing you here. Oh my gosh, another crush of Chauncey Adams. Friendly price. Hi, Big Boy Snacks Johnny TV. I let that pass, puts on boots. Exactly. I like that from Graham, really. Facts still the same. What could be for you, Graham, what could be the examples of facts that, become like being ignored just because of the feelings? It's also one of that, like, also guys, speaking about facts, this is not like made up stories, guys, but this is also happening, especially for the ladies. Okay, let's say for example, it's part of the LDR situation that you become spicy to each other, and then to the point that you're sending your naked photos y- to him, just really to just, yeah, just because you like it, you feel good to it, and it also makes your man feel good, and you're both enjoying it. But make sure, guys, and sometimes you get blinded by money. Okay, you're sending your naked photos, in return he's also sending his money, big amount of money. Doesn't it give you Like, some does that not give you ladies a thought, a little thought ba? Because it's nice to really feel loved, but to the point that it should be genuine love. Because actually, guys, sometimes, actually, especially the ladies, you should be also be very careful of who you are dealing with online, because the world is so crazy out there, deep down, especially online. Webs are more deeper than what we thought, especially the ladies. Because most of us ladies are just so into fantasies that we forget that these are facts in deeper web. So when you say, like, when you send your photos online, are you really sure that these photos just ends up to him? Just in there, just ends in him? Are you really sure? Because there's a lot of stories already that confessions stories. And actually, guys, I have a coworker. She reached out to me asking how would how would she, because her cousin, that's her cousin. Her cousin right now is experiencing she got depression, currently depression, because of this online thing. Miss Manny, for example, a simple woman could make the best wife. No need to look at the sexy girl when the best wife is humble. Oy, yeah, I'll save this. Thank you so much, Graham. Puts, okay, please, please. A sexy girl is humble. Lack of humility drops the beauty fast. You resent seeing someone who is vain. Please, please, please always ask yourself if the picture you want to send comes out. Are you and will you be okay? If not, don't even think about it. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll stay that there, Grain, because I like that also. So I have a coworker before. She reached out to me because she have a cousin that's having a depression right now, asking me what to do, what could she do, to, because really, guys, when you're on that when you're on that situation and you're not that brave to, like, oh, just give it a go, because especially this girl is aware that she's guilty of doing it online. But because she thought that her photos or videos, I don't know if it's photo, but she said it's something scandalous. Especially Philippines is more about, they're so into reputation of your family, blah blah blah. And yeah, her cousin is already having a depression because somebody is blackmailing her that if she will not send her money, him money, this amount of money, he will scatter the video or naked photos. I don't know. He will scatter the. So what could she do? She's not rich. She's even thinking that, oh, she can have a foreigner boyfriend, husband to get her out of where she is. So what happened was, like, because too much of that, and very careless, so much pressure on your brain because you want to look fancy, you want to have the luxurious things that you see online, social media stuffs, so much of that you eventually right away very quickly send your whatever photos or videos online, just a person you thought, just a foreigner or something. And then what happened, like, it ends up, it's the beginning of her, nightmare. So she's having a problem now because instead of she's getting something, it's her. It's her having the problem, having the depression because she don't know how she gives money. So I just told her, like, oh, there's we have the government to handle it, just as long as you need to have enough evidence against this person. Just don't give money, because as long as you keep on giving money, they will keep on asking. Because their mindset will think, because you can able to give it, then they will ask more. They will not stop just because you give. No. That's not the ticket to make them stop. So just be careful, you ladies, especially ladies. Be aware of that fact. Not all are fantasy, not all are love stories. So yeah, know the person first before you putting yourself into the muddy crap. So this is from Graham. Thank you so much for this, Graham. He said, Miss Manny, for example, a simple woman could make the best wife. No need to look at the sexy girl when the best wife is humble. Yes, exactly. 100% Graham. And that's what I don't understand with you men. And then the audacity of you, the audacity of you to always blame women. Oh, because this woman is gold digger. What the hell? You choose that. You choose that kind of a woman that has that kind of lifestyle, you know? So who to blame? You. You need to blame yourself because that is your bad choices. You know, you're so fantasies, you're so like, "Oh my gosh, I have a very hot girl, I have a hot wife, I have a hot girlfriend." Meanwhile, when she keeps on asking because that's why she's hot, she's looking hot. That's why she's looking you know like a round what you call lipper lips what's it? Lip filler, you know, because I think that's the trend now to look hot, like there's a lip filler but that's not new, that's a few years ago already started. Yeah, that's why she have that, because she have that high maintenance of herself. Meanwhile you're complaining, but that's your choice, you got the bad choice, diba? You know, I would agree to this. Choose the humble one. That's when you find gold. Because not all glitters are gold, guys. Sometimes they are like butt of glasses. I don't know. I don't know what's the term that in English. A sexy girl is humble. Lack of humility drops the beauty fast. You resent seeing someone who is in vain. Yes. Meanwhile, you know, at the end of the day, when we get old, go old and wrinkly, we all look the same. You know, beauty starts from within. That's when the most permanent beauty. Okay. Please, please, please always, yeah, that is true. I see. I, please ask girls, be careful in that because, you know, online now, it's everything now is online. Oh my gosh, travels too fast. You know, if the chismis travels too fast, don't ever think that your naked photo is special. It will just stay there. Just make sure you are with the right person. Just don't do it from Shuffle. Shuffle, I agree. A lack of humility is not attractive. Okay. You know, and then this also something for some, this is also for some of the ladies, really. When you thought that, you know, when you think that, oh, this is a good man, when I can just lure him with my beauty, with my sexy body, when the man is as shallow as that, then that's not a good man. You know, a good man is somebody who has his own principle. He knows what he wants. The good man knows that he could not really get tempted just because you're showing your pouty lips, you're showing, you know, your booty. No, they're not as easy as what you think. So quit thinking like that. If you want a good man, let him choose, let him decide, and be who you are. Humility, humility. That's what they always want. Oh my gosh, I feels like something in my eyes. Okay, this is from IC. Same as money. If you want to send help regarding anything financial, if that money comes from something to become a leverage, don't accept it or don't send it. Okay, do not send anything that you are not willing to lose. That's from IC. Some people trick victims to send videos, pictures. Meanwhile, they open an OnlyFans account on or other adult site account to earn money from the stolen content with fake identity. Yeah, just you know, if you're kind of a person that's you're okay, you're having like the OnlyFans thingy, you're doing crazy stuff over there. Well, just do it because that's your passion. You're happy to do it, you know. And but if you're not that type of a person, no, don't do it. If you can't handle those stress, don't do it really, guys. Because really you can't. We don't want to be just at the end of the day we just like, oh, how I wish, how I wish. No, we can't do that. It's not how I wish anymore. The money earned is what they send as allowance to the online relationship. Yeah, guys, it's crazy to really use the word allowance. It's not a, why would you really like, it doesn't make sense to me. Allowance is more of a student. Allowance is a student. Yeah, I agree. I see. Be careful, people. Don't send crazy content to strangers. Exactly. If you, it's really just a content. Don't send crazy nude photos to person that just because, oh, I really want him to choose me. Oh my gosh, guys, ladies, don't be desperate like that. For a million people around the globe, don't feel hopeless to find somebody good person for you. Just be patient. I do believe with patience is a virtue. While patience is a virtue, of course, you got to do some work for it while you're having a patience. But I don't need retirement money. That's from Shuffle. Okay. Luckily, that kind of content is illegal in the EU. So if you know any victims of our European sicko, there's some hope on getting justice. Oh my gosh. That's when Puts and Boots told me this, I said like, yeah, this is good, because I don't know, there's sometimes our government in Philippines are too busy. I don't know, too busy, too many cases. I don't know, no budget. I don't know. Sometimes they could left if you don't have money for a private um lawyers, your case will be in the junk, in the trash. Less chance. So prevention is better than cure. So much better. Brace yourself, guard yourself. Shuffle the next Andrew Tate. Okay, as I see it, people won't stop from exploiting people that are vulnerable. We can all be vulnerable. The only thing you can do is educate yourself and be smart. Yeah, there's a lot of actually like as long as you just this is the thing when a person when we as a person, especially as a Filipina, really guys, this is what I noticed. Like we are less educated with all this awareness, so much better. We should be more creative of how we should protect ourselves. Really, educate yourself in a way like like um choosing the right content. Choosing the right person you listen to or you let your life influence to. You know, just just like that. If you don't want regret in your life at the end of the day, just I think first is really be contented and then choose the right people you listen to get influence to you. Best common sense should be enough too. Okay, yeah, common sense. It's all common sense. I see there will always be predators. No laws will stop that. Victims have to learn not to be victims. Another harsh reality. Yeah, that is why, like Putin Boost told me, like, oh, true crimes is just making you like maybe it teaches to be a criminal. No, for me, when I watch true crimes, it's all about that's how I educate myself. What type of a person I should avoid. If I don't like this type of problem, oh my gosh, I should avoid the signs of a person, this and that. Yeah, but not in a crazy way. It's like yeah, puts on but said just have the common sense to, that is why. That's how I influence myself. Meanwhile, some ladies influence themselves by just watching the fancy stuff. Oh, ladies, she have this bags. Oh, sana all. Oh my gosh, ladies, they have this nice shoes. Sana all. The high heels. Sana all. Sana all for what? It doesn't learn you something in your life. It only makes you want more. It only makes you feel not contented, feel ungrateful to your life. Okay, let's say, but don't get me wrong, guys. You can be grateful, but also not that I don't mean that you're not working. Oh my gosh, you have to, of course. You have somebody that you need to create a life with for her future, your children, of course. And that's how you want to earn money. It's because you want your offspring to have a better future for them, you know, not because of your whatever. But it's your life, it's your job anyway. Predators, it's your money anyway. But my only thought for that is like, that's when your mind gone crazy, praising money, you know, because less contentment. Predators at the top for a while, most won't stay there, but the most vile usually do. Okay, but sometimes reality to common sense is not as common anymore. Tricky for the vulnerable, though. Shuffle will be with the predators taking advantage of them. Look at the elites are the filthiest of predators. Exactly, Mark. And you know what? This is the crazy stuff when a lot of Filipinas actually, it's a sad world when I cannot blame them because you know Filipinas praise the rich people, you know, like, oh, they're so rich, they have some fancy houses, fancy this and that. But we never know. We never know that in lights. That's why I don't. My gosh, I just want to be me. I'm happy to be me. Yeah, I see. It saddens me because the knowledge about the dangers are out there, but it seems it usually arrives too late for the people that actually need it. Exactly. That amount of money corrupts. It's scary. It's a scary part. I agree, Mark. I don't blame victims for what happens for them, but I also have to point out that they had a part to play in it as well. You can't stop a monster, but you can prevent too high degree. Shuffle, I know the feeling. You know what, guys? As I really get, as I always, I mean, I as my age adds up, then now it's the more I understand like who to praise, like who to like, you know, like, oh, this is my idol. Oh, the you know, for some women they said, oh, this is my idol because she have some fancy bag, she have this and that. Oh my gosh. But meanwhile, if only these felt um elites people, they are more doing crazy stuffs, you know, at the back of the camera or what. Meanwhile, us as a commoners, like ordinary people, we're just living our life. You know, we're not stepping on other people's shoes, but we're all right. You know, praise those people as long as they're not stepping on each other people's shoes. Those at that level use money as a tool. The urge is different. Chosen, long time. Hi, yeah, chosen one. Oh my gosh, why only one high? One high, make it three high. Three waves, the chosen one. Okay, from Graham, Miss Manny, you have come such a long way, dear. Long way, dear. In the beginning, on a panel with others, you had plenty to say, but by yourself, you were quiet. Now you have no problem on a live stream on your own. Exactly, Graham. That's the process, really. And you know, that is why I always like to say patience is a virtue. You know, everything can really be learned. Just take patience. And I'm very patient to learn on something. And I'm always open to learn also. I always learn. Although sometimes I had disagreement, I am stubborn, but I also have some thoughts on it. I will also analyze it on my own, you know, and then doing some research. I choose people who I listen to. I choose the words that I should put in my mind. I plant in my mind, and that's when really gets me. That makes me who I am. You know, I am proud to know you all. I also proud of you, Graham. You know all the crazy, crazy drama around. Just oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Sometimes this community really makes demonize. Yeah, I call it demonize, making you a bad person. But after all, it is you. It's you and your family know you. So it's like, no matter what they say here in the community, but this is me. I know myself, my family knows me well, and that's more important. And also, like, choose, you know, I always choose to believe or I always choose to be influenced. I'm always speaking with the person who will influence me. That's why, like, yeah, actually, I've that's true, Graham. Graham knows me for so long. Thank you. I guess I'm okay. Just saying hi. I don't impose and stay in on lives too long. Ah, no, it's okay, chosen one. Yeah, just enjoy your day. You don't feel obliged. Just do your day and just come whenever you like it. And I hope sometimes it's so good that just seeing you there. Hello, hi. Okay, internal, this is from Mark. Internal fortitude is not in everyone. Unfortunately, that's from Mark. Well, yeah, Graham, you have seen her evolve for a long time ago. I'm glad you still stick around. Yeah, actually, before though, I actually also, I tell you, Graham, before I'm very shy. Also because even until now, I'm very uncomfortable to hear my voice. Puts on boots know that when he replay my video, I make sure that I'm away or I'm gonna tell him, oh, mute, mute, mute that. I don't. That's the problem also before, aside from bad internet connection, and then also I'm also trying also to learn the people around me, who are they, how I should act around them, because even though I'm okay to hear this stuff, but I know for sure somebody out there is not okay to hear this stuff. So it's like that's how I learn, really, observation, other people observing. Yeah. Strangers also don't assume someone isn't a stranger because you talked online a few months or even longer, and honestly, even having met short term in person. I shuffle. I broke the stranger danger rule, but I know what you mean. But in my defense, shuffle, I already have had converse with her mom and dad, so I know who I could turn to when I felt the need to snitch about Manny's bad behaviors. Oh my gosh, they're chill. They're okay. And don't worry about it. Puts and boots, let's be real. You had the brains to meet in real before you decide so. At least you respect yourself to do that. And it worked. Yeah, it worked. Grain. Thank you so much for that, Grain. Okay, where is the content focus in this area? Specifically, avoid seeing to be filled. Avoid seeing to be filled. Hmm. Needing to be filled. Avoid needing to be filled. What? Okay, question. Is there any flags you look for, guys, when it comes to going in an LDR? Hmm. Is there any flags? I guess the guys also says IC should contribute to this because they know for sure. Meanwhile, for us ladies, really, like, we only know what they tell us. So they know more deeper with this. What is their flag to say, like, oh, don't do this. If the guy this to you, oh, don't continue this LDR thing. Okay, guys, how do you know for yourself that you are serious about pursuing someone in the other parts of the world? Hmm. How do I know, really? How did I know? Okay, from shuffle marriage. Let's uh okay, this is I will leave this question in the screen. Okay, from shuffle. Marriage does add a lot of stability to the idea of knowing someone. A guy can visit a lady over there for a good time and get pics after they get home with no intent to return, just string along. That's very sad. You know, Also, okay, Puts on Boots asked me, like, if what if, like, they've already met, or like they married and then LDR again? Like will it still be considered failed or success? In some way, yeah, it is success, but yeah, everything's still in the process, really. You can't just marry and then after that, yeah, LDR again. I mean, what is actually your purpose? You marry the person. You just marry just for the status. Oh, I'm married. Look at the paper. I'm married. I have a proof that I'm married. It's just like wasting your time. Again, it's another, you're destroying a person's dreams to have a family. You're just away. Okay, you're married, but you're not creating a family together. It's very difficult. I see all the flags, even the amusement park. That's funny. And women listen to the answers if they answer, yeah, it's time for men. Let us know, men. Oh my gosh, men, don't hide. I was referencing that kind of situation. Most guys won't get married with intent to follow through. Oh yeah, that's very sad. That's actually a lot happening there, Shopwell, in Philippines. Oh my gosh. I think I know one marriage. My neighbor, yeah, one neighbor. They just they just got married and then gone. I don't know why, what happened. So I and then the guy, the sad part is like the girl, the guy that who marry him, he is an American guy, yeah, from the West, and then they got married, then left, and then never came back after that. And then well, she is how like she's really struggling, guys, because she can marry other person although she's already living with another a man like a Pinoy, yeah, Filipino man. They're already having a child, but it's so sad for the kids to see, or like really, I don't know, like in papers ba, it's a big thing really in Philippines too. The marriage is a big thing. It's important thing in Philippines. So yeah, especially before there's a law before that, that a girl cannot, I mean, the child cannot carry the dad's last name, but that's an old law. It's already revised. So a child cannot carry the father's last name they are um if they are unmarried. But the fact also until now is like the child's status stays illegitimate. For me as a mother, it hits hard for me, calling the child as illegitimate. Meanwhile, the others are like legitimate. Sometimes I ask myself why these things exist. Why can't it be nothing? No illegitimate, legitimate thing. Passport thing. Yeah, like that. They have that kind of status for the kids that living in a parent that's not married. Hi, Don. Don Basatino is also here. How's the weather right now, Don? Hey, live. What is this? Is this Italian words? Shuffle. I noticed that too. Okay, from Blizzard. For myself, I would love to meet in person first before I take anyone serious. Before then, we are just chatting. Okay, that's Blizzard. At least this thing also Blizzard. I mean, for me, there's nothing wrong with it. As long as you are not putting a false what you false promises, false hopes to the ladies. At least you're being honest, like, oh my let's get to know each other first. Let's meet and then see if we can make work it out, a good woman will understand your point. But if she will insist, no, we're date, no, let's do this, being very decisive with your relationship, then just just find another woman. For me, it's a red flag for a girl, because why would you really insist? Why would you really be in a hurry? you know just give it a chance to really know each other. After all, the intention is pure. I mean, then his intention to do that for you is pure, is for real. At least with whatever reason, you will not end up a victims of love like that, because you're not falling into the false hopes. At least he's not giving this person is not giving a false hopes. If a girl cannot understand that point of view, then yeah, okay, next, find somebody else. You sometimes in our life we met somebody, and just because we met somebody, it's already for us. No, sometimes it's just, yeah, we just meant to meet, but not really meant to be with each other. Okay, yeah, Don Basatino is here. So, what is your question? The IC has a question that I have highlighted on the screen. Okay, this is from Chosen One. Thanks, everyone. To be honest, if you never gone, how can people miss you if you're always around? I want my time appreciated like everyone else. Till next time. Okay, Chopo. Chosen One, thank you so much for dropping. Oi, you're always you always love to be around, huh? Don't ever think that you're not. Oh my gosh. I wish you can stay though. Oh my gosh, Bas, what the hell? Okay, that's from Chauncey. That sounds like what's happening to PDD. Now all of his victims are coming out against him now. It's crazy. It started with the Cassie. She's a Filipina mix and he took advantage of her for years. Oh my gosh, and Chauncey, yeah, I saw that issues about PDD and for sure, it's a wide bad stuffs out there with involving elites, elite with the elite rich people. That's why it's like I'm never a fan of millionaires or fancy stuffs because if you really get to know what are these other elite people though do unless with the honest people, but nah, if they're so into money, then it's all money for them, you know I don't know, you guys. Just disagree with me. You feel free to disagree. Blessed abroad, yes. Meeting in real life is the only way to see the person exactly. And yeah, just LDR for lifetime. I don't know what could. And then sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm not. Oh, where's the question? Oi, guys. Oh my gosh, I lost the question. Where is it? Hala. Love you, Puts and Boots brother. You always bring me up. Thank you and everyone. But thank you so much also, the chosen one. If a guy marries while there, it would be problematic for him to move on. So it is a commitment. Usually, he would be hoping to move shortly, maybe a certain amount of time to retirement or Miss Manny, I do not agree. So many married Filipina women living with a different guy in the Philippines. So marriage means nothing. Yeah, it does. It does also grain for some other reason, especially when these things their status is already cannot be able to get married because as we all know guys in Philippines we only can get married once because there's still as of the moment there's still no divorce in the Philippines. So what can they do? They also don't want to be to live for single for life, especially they already used to be married, having somebody with them, beside, but just didn't get along. But my point for this Graham is like in a family, like no matter it's either simple wedding or like a simple wedding or a fancy wedding, getting married to you is still a big thing. That is why like yeah, but the problem is with the different guy. I didn't mean to say like they need to get married before they sleep with each other. No, it's already like Philippines is actually adopting the liberated side of the world, guys. It's already rampant that like you're my first kiss, you're my first hug, you should marry me. I didn't mean to say like that. It's like when a person is married, like somebody got married, that's really a big thing. So like it's a big pride on the family, but that oh my daughter got married, this and that. So but then like what you call that sex before marriage. I forgot that term. It's really rampant there. It's not a thing anymore. Like, oh, you should marry me because you're the first guy. You're the first guy in my life. It's not happening anymore. It's not so much the paper to wave, but to promise that he is seriously planning to return or bring her over. hmm I don't know if that's the only case that I know of. Really, like, but it's so sad. Also, it's so sad because just like I said, our status cannot be changed anymore. If we're married in our paper and not really divorced, yeah, it stays married forever. I've said it before, I don't want to start a relationship until I can permanently move to the Philippines or Japan, wherever my crush wants to live. Oh, yeah, this is for you, sis Icy. Get ready. Chosen one, my pleasure, man. How's your health today compared? Yeah, how are you, chosen man? Chosen one. Wait, who else? Blizzard, I can hear you. That's being naughty while Miss Manny and Graham are having serious talk. I don't want to dodge slippers tonight. Yeah, that's actually Chauncey. That's so funny, Chauncey. Either you're joking or you're serious. Oh my gosh. Oi, what is your red flag? Oi, what is your red flag about Isis question earlier? Okay, Graham. Ice on YouTube. Sometimes you can also be serious, dear. We all mature in her, right? In here. Nothing serious with what I say, Graham. Yeah. So so we're already done with the financially unrealistic. Yeah, we're still on the one-sided expectations, guys, the gap. So that's one part of it. You know, you ladies, some, if not majority, ladies really have like very unrealistic expectation. Example, receiving gifts, those are that. And then when you really into that, and then that's come a point that sometimes, okay, this part also, like for women also, some women also don't understand it, or maybe men don't understand it, I don't know. But in a relationship, really, like, I don't know what could be your purpose for a lady. What is actually your purpose? You are having a relationship. Is it because you want somebody to give you gifts? Because if it is, men don't like that unless it's a simp. So like yeah, it's so unrealistic, ladies. So slow down, slow down. Come out from being unrealistic, be realistic. That okay, meanwhile it's okay. Like, don't, I mean, it cringe me if we're the one who will ask or demand for a gift. Let the man do it. Because for me, it's also a sign that this person is into you when he do these things without your demands. And, he if he's happy, if he really loves you, if he really so into you, he will all do those things. Like, he will do those things that you didn't expect that he will do. Just don't ask. Just let him. If he's not doing it for you, and you're not happy about it, then that's not the person that you're expecting him to be. So if he's not the person that you're expecting him to be, then that's not the person for you. Rather than going through until, because you know that you say like, oh, because he is a foreigner, I still want. No, it will be a contagious, it will be continuous until you get married. You still like, oh, oh, it will be more chaos in the future. I don't know. Did I sound serious? Did I sound being a Karen? I won't sleep around till after marriage. I hope to find the same, but we'll see. If I'm into sleeping around, why would I marry in the first place? Yeah, and why? Like, you guys, you know what? I don't know you guys, but that's also a problem in Philippines. Okay, let's say for example, just because you're able to travel in the Philippines, just because you're able to meet her, and then, okay, he's already the one. Oh my gosh, he's the one for me. Girls, there's still a lot of flags that these guys can actually meet a lot of ladies around. And that's not something special. That's not something new. That is very common. That is very common, guys. It's just like and meanwhile, meanwhile I Meanwhile, if I don't really agree that kind of style, especially I'm a being a Filipina, really, guys, we don't really like it if a guy goes there meeting bunch of ladies, making you, because for me, it feels like I'm just a second choice. I don't want the person to make me like oh my gosh, like a competition. Meanwhile, but I would also understand why guys do that, especially that they travel to Philippines one time, they spend a lot. and then yeah, just to meet ladies and then try to choose. You make you're you're like in the ukay, no, not ukay is sikanan. You're like you're like in the shop ba that the guy is choosing who is the best. Oh my gosh, guys, if the guys do that, run. Why? But I would understand the guy if they do that, you know. But if you're a person really that, he's acting like, oh, we're exclusive, you're the only one for me. Ah, that's lying then. Run because he's lying. But if he's like, okay, let's just maybe met, see if we can work it out. Just don't expect, so that sometimes it's expectation that's really hurt. So don't expect, guys. Don't be one-sided expectations. And you know what? I also don't like it when people it's also a big culture there in Philippines, guys. I don't know if it's a bad thing to say it, but there's still a lot of families or people in the Philippines, just because their daughter or their sister got married, they thought that, oh, like we will be rich, this and that, because this will, oh my gosh, no. Because these people here really work. They work. Even the Filipinas, they also work for their money to give to help you with what you need there. So I hope it already will stop. It's already very overrated. It's already few years ago. It's nothing like that. Because if your mindset is like that, it's just like you're selling your relatives just to get money. So I hope it will stop na. I see on YouTube, don't be silly. You have plenty of food opinions on life. I respect your view po. Yeah, true. I can find booty where I live and it costs a lot less. I turn it down often. I just don't see many candidates for a bride here and more so don't like the laws here. Oh my gosh, that also. I think I heard a lot of that also, Shuffle. I can't blame you. Okay, Miss Manny, let's be fair. A Filipina online will also have many suitors. She will also be in the candy store. Ah, yeah, that's true also, Graham. So, okay, for example, this is a case to maybe this is about a case to case basis. If you are a person that if you know each other from an online dating site, especially you're posting your pictures in Filipino Cupid. Okay, let's say Filipino Cupid because that one is very. I don't know if it's still existing until now because that one is very famous in Philippines. So back then, I don't know now really. So let's say, for example, you met each other in Filipino Cupid or any dating site. So that's given that don't expect too much. It's crazy when you expect like you're gonna be the only person that he will meet, when meanwhile you meet each other in that kind of place, in that kind of online dating. Unless you really have like that's the hardest thing really. Like it's not easy to put trust online, like 100% trust online. You're not really sure until you met the person that you're actually the only person that he will meet, if it's true or he's just bula bula that, oh, I will meet only you, I will meet in you, dear, I will meet in you, darling. Most of the time it's bula bula, guys. So for you ladies, okay, let's say for example, if he say that to you, okay, let's believe it, but don't feel any special, because you met in a site where all are um there's a lot of choices, not just you. So ladies, don't feel special about it. And also you ladies also don't feel clean, because that's why you're there. You've got a lot of guys messaging you. So that's why, like, for you guys, like, oh, Filipinas are cheaters, Filipinas are liar. Meanwhile, he is she's talking to me online. She's also talking to a lot of um men online. I mean, like, yeah, but you know each other in this site. But how about you? Didn't you message a lot of ladies also? So yeah, let's be adults here. Let's not be immature here. We know the fact. That's the reality. Okay, true. Both sides secondhand candy available. Okay, look for okay, okay, girl, meaning simple and frugal. Don't look for okay, okay, girl, meaning well used. Oh my gosh, no half chewed bubble gums. I respect icy view as well. Oh my gosh, guys, but you know that's what I said. We all here in YouTube. That's why like respect it's a must in YouTube, guys. Before we open our, we open our laptops, we open our phones, must know that we should be aware that we all have different views in life. We walk different in our life. So it's like it's given that we all have different views in life as well. We came from different upbringing, we have different parents, we have different environment, we grow differently. So yeah, it's given, So yeah, be open minded when we open the moment we open our account to live stream, talk to other people in social media, just be it. Don't feel like, oh, I'm the only right here. I'm the only person that talks right here. Yeah, it cringe me. That's being Karen. I don't like being Karen. Arigato, guys. I love interacting with y'all too. Oh my gosh, especially Icy. Yeah, Icy is very talkative, but yeah, most of the time she talks with sense. Not most of the time, but all the time. Oh, di ba, Icy? Sa'yo na yan. Grain, true. I am unlikely to pick someone with heavy online presence, especially channel. I'm not saying that none or even most might not be good options, but it is a reality that DMs full. Yeah, you must like so that's why like every time every I see like a content like there's a vlogger like a foreigner, it cringe me, guys. Like there's a foreigner vloggers in Philippines, and they talk shit about Filipinas, that their experience of Filipinas are this and that. Meanwhile, please reflect also the type of a man, why he is having this kind of problem with Filipinas. How are you treating them as well? People treat you with depends on how you treat them. It's like treat me well and I treat you better. Treat me bad, I'll treat you fucking hell. so, so I don't know. Yeah, but it's like yeah, that's what you get. It's like you reap what you saw. You sow. So, yeah, that's like, di ba? Okay, wait. What is Shuffle's statement? Mm, yeah, okay. Like from the other like the expats talking about Filipinas ba. And then when I read these comments, oh, I met this Filipina, she's like this, she's like that. Meanwhile, that is true, that is valid because that is your experience. But ask yourself, really, but how do you also treat the ladies? Why you got treated like that? Because I noticed with a lot of foreigners, sometimes they become so entitled. You are very aware that Philippines is very much different in your country from wherever you are. Why not just like, oh, this is how, just respect the country, guys. Because when Filipinos also go to your country, we respect what it is there. Yeah, and then most of the time even they thought like, yeah, just because Filipinas were less, they can treat them rudely. We're from the west, we're better than you. Please don't. You're in the other country, don't expect like we will adjust for you. It's like a back and forth, guys. It's balance, neutral, you know so please don't. I just really hope, just because Filipinas are very friendly, they treat you well. Sometimes I even see them exploiting them online, like making videos of them very sexy, this and that. But actually, some of the Filipinas really treating you like that as a friendly vibes ba. They're like, like dancing with you. Meanwhile, you're taking them a video with the sexy dance, putting bad captions. Filipinas are like this and that. It really cringe me. Sometimes we get so generalized, and it's just so sad reality when, you know, I don't know. I learned a lot from you guys. Yes, I really learned a lot from them also too. I see. Hi, Bongot Vlogs and Nia Ngoyen Vlogs. Hello, hello, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by. Okay, some people can be very strict with what we call respect, and so I say be nice and default. Yeah, and you know what? Respect is just not one sided. Also, that's what I said. Like respect and respect is not um it's not something you should demand. It's earned. Okay, boots and boots. We all are different, but the universal thing we all want not to get physically or mentally hurt, abused. So that's why connecting to people should go beyond physical or financial attractions. Okay, from Sean C. I would prefer for the women to meet me in person just to see if she can handle me excitement pours from my veins. Like I said, the ladies like saying my name. Oh my gosh. I think Sean C is being romantic right now, guys. Is it? Yo, Ngea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ngea mo yan bongot vlogs. Hello, guys. Very true statement, sir. Filipina feast, man. Inbox full. Yeah, you are right, Manny. Just like Filipinas can be victims if they are not smart enough to prevent it. Westerners also who don't know how to pick who to go after can be victims also if it happens often. Sometimes like it's really needs your what guys. I think for some reason some ladies also, it's so crazy also to see some ladies are crying online because guys do this and that. Oh, because that's what you choose some they choose like a handsome, they choose abs. It's so crazy. It's not the standard of the right person. Yeah, that's so crazy. And then they're crying in front of the camera, acting the victims of love. Oh my gosh, this guy do this to me and become a man hater, or the girl become a woman hater. Yeah, the girl become, the man become a woman hater. Yeah, but also, look, come on, look at what is your standard on choosing the person for you guys? It's so shallow. Look at yourself before you blame an entire group. Exactly, some people will have more options than others. Don't compare yourself with anybody. I don't know how much emphasis a lot of us hear these words, and yet it's easier said than done. hmm Don't compare yourself. Some people will have more options than others. I'm always neutral, ma'am. Like even though for me really I would prefer to be like the less option, because focus makes you really do your things because you're on focus. Because if you're a person you don't have focus, because you're so dependent, because I have a lot of options, like that. And then because you're so dependent to that kind of mindset, you tend to really get out of the focus. I like the focus really. I'm more, yeah. Why not, diba? Less options, more focus. Hi, Bess. Hi, Bess. Especially that option is the thing that you really like. What is a 1 million options but all crap versus to just one person, one option, but you like, this is what you love. This is what you like. This is what makes you happy. Hi, Bess. Oh my gosh, Bess Power is back na. I'm always neutral. Yeah, just stay neutral. You know. Miss you, Dwish. Oh la la, ola ola na. Where na you? Sorry, I'm late. No electricity. Okay, this is from Graham. It is very simple. If a man cannot get a girl in his own country, then he should not go to the Philippines. He should work on himself first. That's from Graham. Mhm. Boots, hers is overflowing. Better. MM and Icy Koy. Steven, I miss you, long time no see. Okay, women vloggers, do some viewers make you uncomfortable when they flirt and they know you are married? Okay, yeah, that's good question also, Blizzard. W- do some viewers make you uncomfortable when they flirt and they know you are married? It's not about is it uncomfortable, but it's more of like for me, I don't know with others. I don't know with about with other ladies, whoever you are, if somebody here else is married. In my opinion naman, I don't feel uncomfortable because yeah, my situation is like, look, Put on Boss is here. I mean, he knows this is our community. Before he met me, this is already the community that I am with, and he is also part of it. Like as long as I think if you know that your husband knows the type of community ba, like he is not close minded, like he is very open minded to whatever could happen, unless it's about like insulting. Maybe that's the most uncomfortable thing, because sometimes it's not because I feel bad, but I worry my husband might like feel bad something. So but I don't know with other ladies. Yeah, that's for me. Puts on Boots is here. He knows what I'm doing. He knows this is just part of like everyone is came from around the world, and suddenly something is saying something. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's just like it's just a words, no, nothing personal, nothing physical. So I think for me it's okay really. As long as we're not responding to it, if you know the person is flirting, you just no response. Dang it, Wish is here. I'm out. Steven. Please give respect to your late classmates. Hi, Bless. Okay, Wishy, please bend over so that Icy can do the honors to follow you. Ay, Miss Wishy. With the heart eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's good. I like this, mini Kuya Steven. you got a lot of you got a lot of you're bringing me army. Miss, you'd wish latecomers need to send. Yeah. That's from Graham. Blizzard abroad as a married person at some point, but overall I don't mind as long as my boundaries are isn't crossed. I put myself in public and I know what kind of consequences it has. Husbands alike. Yeah, it's like, as long as the husband is also aware and you're not we're not hiding something to our husband, and he's also aware what is happening, what is person talking. Because if the moment like we're hiding, or also like the same with if my husband is also hiding something that he's also talking like this to the person, so it would grow suspicion, diba? Why would you hide? You've already seen a lot to each other. Why would hide this? So that's growing suspicion. So as long as everything is open. So I mean, I like no physical, no personal something. It's just here and it's public, nothing personal. You bend over na. Just not to the point that like crazy imagination stuffs. Graham, actually I need rice. I don't have baon today. Oh my gosh. Uncle Ben's best. You like to try the Uncle Ben? I see sometimes I cringe myself watching that. Blizzard. Learning lessons and how to act in certain situations should be learned. I think it's part of the process. It's easier said than done, but I cannot control anybody. Mom, victims of love, no space for pretty woman. Try until you try again. Yeah, try until you try again until you cannot try again anymore. Anybody, as long as I'm not deceiving anybody, I don't mind. Flirt away. That's from IC. Yes, just be an adult. Sometimes we're just joking. I think it will be wrong when the girl is making it like, oh, I'm something special to him. No, no, like being killing. Oh, why are you killing? You're already married. My gosh, that's something crazy. Okay, this from Mini Kuya Steven. I'm just going to point out that I don't think there are many red flags. Most things called red flags are actually yellow flags. They mean be careful, but absolutely not. Yellow flag. Oh, that is a yellow light traffic. OMG, Paro Paro Steven changing account again. We should try, but try different than previous times for different outcome. Red flag is personality, wouldn't trust to be a mother, wife, of, or other similar history. Yeah, what is the topic? Oi, like, why does LDR fail? What really the reason? What went wrong? Why LDRs fail? I have red flag at the moment, ma'am. So be careful with boys. Yeah, be careful with boys. Choose a man. That's it. And especially there's a lot. Really, there's a lot. It's easy to be a man. Like it's easy to look like a man. But what's inside? What is he really man enough inside in his brain? Because to me, maturity really matters a lot. Wishy, wishy, my sweet, sweet ate. How can you say it's red flag? You're colorblind ba? Yellow flag can be minor or serious, but might be able to be moved past, like previous partner, single mom, certain personality traits, looks, etc. Okay, Blizzard Abroad, I don't blame you. I have viewers that have felt the same way, but flirting is part of life. It just depends on individual. And okay, I will also ask you guys. This is a question for you. How about you if you are the husband? What would you feel if, like, your wife also, like, somebody is also talking, flirting to your wife, like in a public platform, but not in like DMs, like not in a private messages. What would you feel also, guys? Let us know. I don't hide the fact that I have many crushes, but puts and boots beat me to the price. I like the purple flag. Yeah, like Chauncey just had a big heart. So many ladies can be in there inside in his big heart. Chauncey, oh no, I miss you so bad. Idea. AI. Very much confident, Chauncey. We're still humans at the end of the day. We know that we like in some couples, but the question is, what is crush? What define crush? Oh, define crush. Maybe Chauncey has different definition of crush. Maybe crush is like admiring the lady because the maybe the way she speak, the way she dress, something, the way she laugh. Maybe that's admiration, something, appreciating something, appreciating the beauty of something. Isn't it illegal? Okay, from Grain, there are only red or green flags. Anything else is an excuse developed by Sims. Why else would a man do that? That's from Grain. Uh-oh, sorry, Chansey. It was an unavoidable coincidental accident. Oh my gosh. Playful flirting isn't a thing I take seriously. Talking from a matured mentality. Yeah, just as long as we don't put it in ourselves, like taking it seriously in our heart. Like you can sleep thinking of, oh, this person thinks that I'm this, I'm that. That's crazy. That's being delusional. Wait, just always communicate with your partner. Exactly. Just let your partner know it's okay. In general, it's just something I'm not used to seeing the way I'm raised. It's a complete no to flirt. With a married woman, maybe it's different because it's online. Yeah, it's online. But if it's really like in physical, like neighbor, oh my gosh, that's cringe. If it's neighbor or if it's co-workmate, that's cringe because sometimes some ladies are so naive, even though they're already married and they're so naive. But like just one praise from a guy, they were like killing. That's crazy. It could happen actually. That's how the start of infidelity in works, in workplaces, especially works, are like involved with women, men. Oh my gosh, that could happen. Just because a man says this stuff to you, some ladies are so naive, so weak. Weak. I gotta get it. So weak. because we don't because we wait. Okay, this is from we don't ourselves as tens with ultimate choice out of everyone. You can be a simp but still weigh your options to decide what is most important. That's from Mini Kuya Steven. I have a huge crush on Marilyn Manson. At least, yeah, that's the thing because you can't get something. But I don't know if I'll never flirt seriously with a married woman, but I may be playful and joking. That depends on who and circle. Yeah, exactly. We already know each other here in the community, and that's nothing new to anymore. Chauncey Adams, check out Blizzard Abroad channel. It's got great content. Yeah, exactly. Chauncey Adams might as well maybe if you guys, who knows in the near future, like I think Chauncey Adams is planning to vacation in Lapu-Lapu City, and also I see Blizzard Abroad. He was in Lapu-Lapu City also before. Who knows? You guys can actually collaborate. Thanks for the shout out, Boots and Boots. BG for real muna. Okay, okay, sis, I see. No worries, sis, I see. Oh my gosh, what the? Hala! I think I should end the live stream na. Uy, it's almost. Uy, yeah, also. Wow, it's already 3 o'clock. Hala, I think, honey, ay, it's almost. Bye, guys. I should end the live stream. We got to go. Really, for real. We only have 2 minutes left. Oh my gosh, the time runs so fast. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Icy, for letting me remind. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. See you next time around, Icy and Wishy. Bye. Sorry, sorry. We need to end the live stream now.